it looks like the people that want to get rid of Mackie and I are close in terms of game. And I want to make it clear to people because it's come up to me a couple of times now that people think, anyways, I'm loyal to one person in this game, and I think you can guess who that is. And that's Chelsea. Okay. And Chelsea and I are very close as friends, and this week in the game, like, she has been straight up with me the whole time. And Chelsea and I are very close, like, and we'll always be friends forever. The rest, I'm close to them, yes, but game-wise, like, I have not promised my loyalty to anyone except for Chelsea if I stay in this game. And when people prove loyalty to me, as Chelsea has this week, in terms of, like, telling me what's true and, like, being there for me emotionally as a friend, like, when someone is loyal to me, I am loyal to them 100%. And I think I've been blurred in with a group just because they agree that Mackie's a bigger threat than I am, and that ends up making me a threat because I'm blurred in with the group. I wanted to clarify that like, you know, I'm exposing who I'm loyal to, and that is one person that I've promised my loyalty to. And on top of these things, I am, you know, I know this game better than Mackie, and therefore I think I'm less likely to be so easily controlled. When you think about how has Mackie been campaigning this week? Has he really been campaigning? It's mostly been Mama K, right? A lot of what Mackie's campaign has been in the last couple of days is a large basis of what Mama K has said. And, you know, she's kind of, you know, if someone can be so easily controlled, you never know what they're going to do, especially when they're a competitor like Mackie is. And that means that he's much more easily influenced than me. I'm able to be rational and look at what's smarter for the game. And I'm not the type of person that will be controlled in this game. Not even by people that I'm scared of. And that, I think that makes me more predictable and safer to have in this house, because I'm not going to side with someone just because they're influencing, and, you know, influential. Yeah. Hey, found the word. And at the end of the day, I think because, you know, I wear my heart on my sleeve and I'm straight up with people, I think that makes me safer. You can tell when I'm being straight up with you. I hope that you can tell. Yeah. And, you know I'm feeling the vibes right now. And so if it is my last day in my house, you know, in the house, I did want to spend it a lot with Chelsea, because like, I do feel really close to her, but at the same time, like, I'm gonna keep campaigning this evening and tonight, and like, not gonna stop tomorrow also. But I feel right now that people are in favor currently of keeping Mackie over me. That's just my assumption based on everything. And if that's the case, I hope it works out for you guys. But honestly, who is a more predictable player? I've literally told you my one alliance, and I've been honest. I've exposed that. And like, she's the type of person that she's loyal to people, and she doesn't like to be phony. Can we say that Mackie is not lying? He's changed his campaign so many times. I don't know what's real and what's not that he's saying. I'm hearing different things. And like, to me, like, I've never lied in this game thus far. You know, except for when I told Mama that I wouldn't tell someone something. But it was someone that I had promised previously loyalty to, in telling them when to put in work. I told you the same thing. I'd tell you where to put in work. Did I do that?
Yes, you did.
Yes. And I did that. And I'm going to be straight up in this game. I'm the type of player that you will know is being straight up with you. And if I think that something's shady, I'll tell you. If I feel like I'm not, like, I had a whole confrontation moment with Kaylin, and I was like, listen, I know you're trying to plant seeds in my head, psyching me out for this veto. I'm not going to buy into it. You're playing a great social game, but I need to be in my mindset right now. I wasn't going to be phony with her and pretend to be nice and then backstab her. That's shady. That's not my game.
Exactly,
That's not my game. I'll be straight up. What's safer to have in this house? Like, predictability and someone that will be loyal to you and tell you when to look out for yourself, or someone that is a highly capable competitor and also very easily influenced. Very easily influenced. You never know who's going to take him under their wing next in hopes to protect themselves. There are other targets in this game that are much bigger than myself and Mackie that could easily use Mackie. And you know, the whole theory of getting floaters out first and whatever, and it's easier that way, and then, you know, the high competitors have each other's backs at the end. It's just like, what, you want to play this game with all the same kinds of person and then just like battle it out and hope for the best and play against the strongest comp beasts? Like, it just, you need to be different from the person sitting next to you in order to win. If you're like, I've played the exact same game as this person, then it's going to be a popularity contest. It's not going to be about your game because you played the same game as everyone else in the fucking jury. So it's just like, you know, I'm saying my spiel. I connected with very flirty personalities because I'm a flirty personality, and like that's just how it happened, you know? But like, I have promised my loyalty in this game to one person. And that's someone that I care for deeply on a personal level as well, and someone that has had my back on a personal level in this game. And when I promise my loyalty, and I proved that to you last week, and I would prove that to you next week. And you know, I think you're a great guy, and I know you don't want to ruffle feathers and you want to go with the house. But I also know the house is going to get together later and weigh their options. And it is your game, not the house's game. And a lot of people know it's their game. And at the end of the day, I truly do believe, and I'm not just saying this because I don't want to leave, I'm saying this because I truly do believe I'm better for a lot of people's game than Mackie is. Because he's so easily influenced. Like, his thing was scripted by not himself. I care enough to put in the work and to stay here myself. Nobody has to give me a script. I want to be here. And I know what's important in this game. And I've been straight up with everyone from the beginning. Anyways, if I go, I go, but at least I went out fighting. And there's, you know, a strong chance that I can come back. And like, if I see, you know, I know throughout this week who has like wanted, whether you're fighting for me or not, I can feel who wants me to stay and who doesn't. And I know if it was your choice, like I am choosing to believe that you would want me to stay because I think we get along. But I also know that you have to go with the house and protect yourself. And I respect that. But I think it's not over yet. And I think there's still a chance. And I'm proud of how how hard I fought.
I'm proud of you too. Like, wow. You stayed resilient this whole time. You stayed calm. You keep battling. And whatever happens, you like, at the end of the day,
the fact that it's been flip-flopping so much says that, like, at least I'm doing something right. And if you want to ask me anything, ask me now. I have promised from the get-go to be straight up with people, and I was straight up to Laura. I said, I'm going to vote you out. I told her. And, like, that's the thing. Like, do you want someone that is going to be straight up or someone that's going to lie to you and play you? And most likely be manipulated by someone because he doesn't know this game at all. That means someone else is going to be playing his game for him. Who is that going to be? Is it going to be someone like you? Probably not, because you're a more chill personality. So are you going to be able to influence a strong competitor like that? Maybe not. And Damien, to me, you're not a threat. But to other people, if they're thinking get out floaters, who do you think is going to be next?